Welcome, everyone, to Comic Casters. I am your host, Matrixlord212. Is that what we call this cast now? I don't even know.
I don't remember now.
I don't even know. I try, whatever. I think it is. This is Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
So, I read this today. Spider-Man life story in the 70s.
Oh, no.
Okay, here's the thing. This is spoilers, so if you didn't get this book by Chip Zdarsky, please don't watch this podcast, period.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to spoil it for you and your experience if you're going to get this book. You've been warned because I'm going to spoil this. Now, when I heard about this series, I wasn't going to get it, okay? I talked to my friend. He's like, you should get it, just try it out, whatever. When I read the first part, I didn't like it, the 60s.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be aging normally. So he's 15 years old in the 60s, Vietnam. They turned Captain America into a traitor. They turned Tony Stark into a weapons monger, whatever. The timeline is not the Marvel Universe 616. Want to stress this out, too, because the way they're promoting it, they're trying to make it like it's the past. This is not the Marvel Universe 616. This is an alternate reality. Don't know what Earth this is, but I got to tell you, I am extremely disappointed. Now, not only am I disappointed, but sometimes certain things irk me the wrong way. And I've read... Yeah, I've read tons of Spider-Man comics. I am a huge Spider-Man fan. So I'm about to go Fury and Matrixlord on this one. Okay? They've turned Peter Parker into a friggin' whining, crying, cowardly, whatever. They turned Mary
Jane... basically took the Spider-Man movie and... Oh,
no, worse. He's married to Gwen Stacy.
Okay.
For years. She works for Miles Warren, which is the Jackal, which is the Professor Miles Warren, which is clone things. He works for Reed Richards and Otto Octavius.
Oh, God.
Otto Octavius was Doc Ock. He had a heart attack, and now he's married to Aunt May. Reed Richards is no longer with the Fantastic Four. Sue Richards cheated on him with Namor. Makes no sense. Okay, so here I have to jump in. Okay, first of all, I understand you're doing an alternate reality, but I've never seen a comic book where they got every single person wrong. And I'm talking, you got Peter Parker wrong. He doesn't act like that. Spider-Man don't act like that. Reed Richards don't act like that. I don't care if it's an alternate reality. There's no way this makes any sense, and it's ridiculous.
This is like a what if.
This is horrible. And I got to tell you right now that he went to see Mary Jane at the club, who's going out with Harry Osborn. And Mary Jane's a DJ. She's asking him if he wants, like, drugs or something. She's okay with Harry being taking uppers and downers. She asked him if he wants fuel. Different things. I was like, what? They turned her into a freaking bimbo, drum popping, club hop. I mean, this guy has no effing idea how the 70s was. Again, he has no idea about Nam either, Vietnam.
Yeah.
So he's just throwing what he thinks this shit is. So right away he assumes that he just totally disrespected the character of Mary Jane. Like, she's shit. You disrespected Harry Osborn. You even disrespected Norman Osborn. It's like, how many characters could he disrespect in a book? Well, there's more. Flash Thompson, who went off to Vietnam, that he didn't want him to go off to Vietnam because he felt he was going to get killed, did die. So the funny thing is that Mary Jane says, I know you're Spider-Man, and you're an effing coward as Peter Parker because you could have stopped Flash from going to Vietnam. He died. Harry Osborn knows he's fucking Spider-Man. Everybody and their mother fucking knows he's Spider-Man. Peter Parker is married to Gwen Stacy for years, and because she found out his secret in the last one. He was 15 then, or whatever he was. So he got married to her. He bought a townhouse, all this stuff. Turns out Harry Osborn is communicating with his father from prison. His father wants him to put on the mask and go after Miles Warren. I guess he owes money, whatever thing. So he decides to be the Black Goblin, which is pretty funny because it's the 70s and you're trying to be like, black people. It's like, come on now. Well, what the hell is happening in this book? He attacks the lab. He throws a pumpkin bomb at the friggin' wall, and there you see a naked Peter Parker, Gwen Stacy, and Norman Osborn in these pods. So Miles Warren says that Norman Osborn wanted himself cloned so he could blame the clone for his crimes. He said Norman Osborn also wanted Peter Parker cloned for some mysterious reason. Yeah. But then when Gwen Stacy, who was working for Miles Warren, she's like, well, why am I cloned? Then they look at him like he's a creepy fucking sex addict like fucking Miles Warren looking to do weird shit with her clone.
Yeah.
So Harry Osborn gets freaked out. Like, they all stop fighting. He takes the mask off. He's looking at it. Then they start fighting again. He takes the thing. He's like, I'm not having this abomination happen. He sends a pumpkin bomb to blow up the 3 bodies in stasis, whatever. Gwen Stacy's like, you can't do that. They're human beings just because they're clones. She has to tell Peter Parker that clones are human beings too.
Problem is, back in the 70s, they didn't think like that.
Right. Well, he's like, exactly. So she's like, but they're human too. You can't just discard them because they're clones. And then Miles Warren's like, please go save my Gwen. And they're like, what are you talking about? He's like, I can never settle for a substitute. I would have to have the real thing. That's the real Gwen in the stasis. Your wife has been a clone for all this time. Peter Parker freaks out, basically tells his wife for so many years, F off, just disrespects her, don't even want to see her, goes run off for his Gwen that's in a pod. She's dead. The Spider-Man is alive, which is would be Ben Reilly. He winds up, he don't want to have nothing to do with the clones. So Ben Reilly gets together with clone Gwen. She calls herself Helen. And they get married and they have new identities and they go off to have a life together. While Peter Parker has fucking nothing. He quit on Reed Richards because he was mad that Reed Richards wouldn't use his technology to help the world. And Reed Richards was like, because he could have made money from the unstable molecules. So then Peter Parker gives him a shot saying, well, this is why your wife left you. Like, in other words, you're a piece of shit. Like, she want Namor. So Spider-Sense goes off and decides let Reed Richards punch him in the fucking face because he deserved it. So he quit his friggin' job. All this shit happens. You see, it flash forward a little bit where Mary Jane is now, Harry, I guess, is, I think Harry dies or whatever the freak happened, whatever. So, she's left millions of dollars. So Mary Jane's rich. Keep in mind, she was like, pill pop, like this whole fucking thing going on, right? So he's upstairs broken. He's 30 years old. Or 31 now, whatever. And he's like, I got nothing. I got this. Whatever. He didn't even want to talk to his wife. He sees her as clones as not real. And he's been with her for years. So he totally disrespects her. She goes with the clone. 2 clones together, which is ridiculous. And then he's like, he starts screaming at Mary Jane like a stupid nut. He's like, you got millions. What do I got? What? Woe is me. Woe is me. He looks out the window and she's like, but you got me. And she holds him and shit. He's like, Mary Jane. It's like, what kind of crap book is this?
Oh, God. It's called an SJW's Look Back at the 70s.
Let me tell you something. I don't like to come on here. You know what? Like, sometimes I'm reviewing comics, right?
Yeah, you just
and I'm like, I don't like to give bad reviews. But if it's bad, it's bad, right? But I feel funny about doing it. But you have to do the bad reviews, just the good reviews. So I don't like Dan Slott's Iron Man. So I said it. I'm not happy about it, but whatever. So I have never been happy with his run on Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man. Didn't like the bullshit about the sister. Didn't like the bullshit about Jonah. I hated it. And I wound up canceling it myself before it got canceled. I just couldn't stand.
Whoa.
I dumped it. I dumped, Spectacular Spider-Man before it got canceled because I was just not having it. I picked it back up to Spider-Geddon, but that was it. This guy, and again, he does other books, and they're great, but you know what? I don't know what he's trying to go for here, maybe because it's an alternate reality, but all the characters are shit. Like, I don't know if he's trying to make us pissed off at everybody, but that's not the Spider-Man I know. That's not the Reed Richards I know, the Captain America I know, none of them. They're unrecognizable. I don't know who the fuck would buy this. And let me tell you something, this is the shittiest goddamn covers you do that you think, oh, somebody will buy it. It's supposed to be artistic. Bullshit with the 70s disco ball that's like the freaking...
No, that's...
this shit is suck. It doesn't even... I'm telling you, it's really bad. I can't believe how bad it is. And and this is my opinion, okay? But the way this is not the way they are. And like, at the end of the day, they're still Reed Richards. They're still this. You can't change them and make them into something completely different. It's like, I mean, look at the way Peter Parker treated Ben Reilly when he came back. He didn't treat him like an insignificant clone. He didn't treat him like whatever. I mean, they fought, but it's like whatever. But come on, man. This is just and now he's going to be growing old every book. Do I want to see him? I don't think I'm getting the next one where he gets a symbiote at 45 years old. I guess he's going to be.
Yeah.
Is it going to be 45? He's 30, 45. Yeah, because they jump in 10 years or whatever, right? He's 30. He's going to be. Will he be 40? I don't know. Whatever it's going to be. I can't. This is a mistake for me to get the series. I'm not enjoying it at all. I hate it. And I'm very critical of comics when they jump the shark, when they go too far. Them advertising this like it's the real thing pisses me off because this is an alternate reality. This is not real at all, and I think that's false advertisement. You can't do shit like that. You have to tell people this is not the real 616. Not right. Not right at all. And you know what, though? These gimmicks, I mean, today was War of the Realms 2 and War of the Realms this and War of the Realms that, and I just can't be on board with this.
Yeah, I saw that over at my vintage stock the other day. I forget what number it was, but I was thinking, Ando Sabrido Flacky.
No, I can't be on. Look, I read something good yesterday. I read as Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought it was pretty cool, but even that, there's certain things that are ridiculous in there with the 3 Lokis in the universe and stupid shit like that. It's like, it's after a while, there's so much time travel and so much shit going on in the Marvel Universe. You have to ask the person, are you from our universe or universe 1782? Like, 3 Lokis, it's like, oh, give me a headache now with this stuff, So whatever. I mean, Kid Loki. And then the frog, too. That's another thing, because they thought that when Thor was a frog was cool, but now we got to make another frog because we want to show that coolness of a frog having a hammer. So we're going to say that Thor was friends with this frog when he was a frog, which is dumb. It's really dumb.
That is dumb.
It's dumb. And they'll make a book. They'll kill people off. They'll bring them back at the end of the series. Yeah. Like, it's just whatever. I don't know what's happening with comics lately. Some are good, and some are real good, and some are really, really bad. And I'm sorry to say, I don't want to make a podcast like to be, we always say the good stuff too, but we can't we can't not
say something good about something. That's the problem.
We can't not say the bad. This is why it's genuine, these podcasts. Like I said, how great Dan Slott's Fantastic Four is, right? It's excellent, 100%. The Iron Man, not so much lately. I'm not happy with it. So, it's genuine. That's it. So, bad taste in my mouth. I have a lot of stuff to review. This is going to be on my secondary channel. I have a lot of stuff to review for as Guardians of the Galaxy, Immortal Hulk. I started getting those. And I got 100 comics to review also from that sale that they had. So there's going to be a lot of reviews for the whole month of April and May. So let's look for that. And again, if people did enjoy it, God bless you. I mean, they got me hooked because with the Spider-Man one, because that's one of my favorite artists, Mark Bagley, who does it excellent, but it went wrong. And it's funny because now the whole timeline's different. He never, Green Goblin never killed Gwen. It's like, well, so you don't even know what's what in this damn thing. You guys picking and choosing shit, and you have no idea, like, what's happening, how is this happening. Now they're going to do their Secret Wars when he gets the symbiote or some shit, or maybe he won't get the symbiote. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know, man. And one thing that I thought was going to suck, which is symbiote Spider-Man, turned out to be the best shit ever. Best shit ever. Turned out to be the best shit ever, man. God bless you, Peter David. That freaking shit was awesome with Mysterio. And I still got to review the new Amazing Spider-Man 19HU, which is not counted by the numbering, by the way, which is stupid. And you know what thing sucks? That's $5, that shit.
Oh.
That shitty-ass cover is $5. Damn. You can't make this shit up. $5 for that. 2 comics cost $10 today. Avengers No Road Home 10, which is every week, and that 2 comics.
I'm sorry. They are making up their cost for doing something by making it bi-weekly. I loved it when it was every month. I'm sorry. I might be old-fashioned, but give me back my once-a-month comics. They're great to look forward to.
Right. See, this, I like this.
If you want to start in one comic and then have it continued on with another, fine. But nonetheless, the main issues I used to like was, okay, I pick it up on 1 month. Right. Then I got a whole month to read it. Boom, there's the next one.
See, the funny thing was, the books that I thought were going to suck, like this, was great.
Yeah.
And then the books that sucked. It's like, I mean, again, the Kid Loki thing. Oh, by the way, Eric Masterson, remember Thunderstrike?
Yeah.
This is his son. Which, what do we do now? We rapidly age the kids like the soap operas, but then everybody else stays the same age? Come on, Marvel. There's no way he should be having that hammer. But okay. And he shouldn't even be that old. But all right. So, whatever. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of stuff to review. I'm having fun doing the reviews, but then the stuff that I really expected to enjoy, I'm not enjoying. So that I'm kind of conflicted now with this stuff. I can't wait for Dan Slott's Fantastic Four because I love that movie. But the Iron Man thing, I'm not liking it. Oh well, maybe when the next storyline I'll like it, but
yeah,
I'm just not liking it really. It's just, I read it today. It's in the middle of the storyline. It was just there. There was nothing about it that was just, didn't catch. It was not my cup of tea. I'm not trying to bash on it, but not my cup of tea. And that's it. That's the cast. Do you want to add anything to it? Oh, want to talk about your Lady Death or whatever?
No, the only thing that's going on is they're putting out it should be coming out. They should be sending out the first group of it this next coming month, and then there's one other thing I can't remember what it is. I'm brain farting right now. That's what I hate.
That's okay. I got with Vampirella's to review too. I got also, but I have to find out who carries Lady Death, unless I just get it from them directly.
Yeah, whatever. That's what it's looking like because. Now you might be able to get a trade from one of the comic book shops, but I think.
Well, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think somebody might have it. I'm pretty sure. I might have to go someplace in Staten Island, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But right now the only thing I know about is you go to Coffin Comics because wait a minute, I do remember in about 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks they start another Kickstarter. And I can't think. Let me check this. Let me check something out just real quick. Sorry about this. Lady Death. Put it on the wrong thing. Oops, my bad. I wanted to stay in Facebook. Hey, it's at Facebook, not that one. Went back to Twitter. Okay, Lady Death. Lady Death.
I'm still trying to find out what universe that was with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because they mentioned something about interdimensional travel, which makes me believe that when they have the Spider-Verse, they can have their own Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
When they get up to that time, they might do that too. And, you know, they're going to say what number this universe is, which is probably 618 or some shit or whatever. 617.
Let me find it. I just saw it. Just saw it. Well, here, let me just show the. I'm gonna.
Are you allowed to show the cover?
Yeah, I can show this. I just can't. I'm afraid I might cannibalize the name too much here. Okay, here we go. That's going to be their next Kickstarter right there. It's in 4 weeks.
Who the hell's that? La Muerta?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be their next Kickstarter. And that's
They're doing well with that, though, right? They're doing well with the Kickstarters, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I know the other one. They're doing a Grimsley Family Benefit Edition because this one artist, and that's this guy right here. And this is what the benefit's for right here. I guess he had some
family issues, right?
Family issues come up.
Okay.
And there we go. He had some family issues come up. So they're doing a little not a Kickstarter, the other one, the little
benefit. So, some type of benefit.
Yeah, a little benefit thing for him. So try to help him out.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Just going down my second channel because
yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. You got your Lady Marta in 4 weeks, and they've got this Grimsley benefit thing. So just go to Lady Death Universe to help this guy out, and then in 4 weeks you can get in the Kickstarter. That's what I'm going to try to do that one this next Kickstarter as well. I can't become a Lady Death Sword Code.
So to our audience, what do you guys think about me putting podcasts on the secondary channel? I guess I asked you guys in the past, I guess the subscribers and everything, but I know the other channel has mostly single videos, but we do have a few casts on there, so I'm just curious what everybody would think, you know. So that's that. All right, thank you guys. Take care. Bye for now.